Okay, well, a lot of people have asked me about my incubator, and so I just thought I'd show it to everybody, and maybe you can improve yours, or you know, just enjoy the video. So first, I have this little sheet here that I just printed off, and I believe it was off the internet. I believe it's just a GQF deal where it shows all the birds and stuff, and I just taped it up here, and then I've cross marked some of my humidities that I like for when they turn and then when they hatch over here. And this is a GQF Sportsman, I believe. And what I did is, because I've got mine set sideways, is I turned it, or I have it set sideways, so I can't open the door and look in. It's just too hard. So what I did is I checked on some plexiglass, which this stuff's pretty expensive. But what I did is I ordered this piece. It's 1/2 inch. It's actually the door replacement that you can get off eBay or the internet somewhere. And so this is the clear door. And what I did is, since I have a little bit of woodworking skills and stuff, I just cut the side out and installed it over here. It was actually cheaper for me to buy this piece of plexiglass off the internet for this door, the GQF door, than it was for me to get it in town here. Was looking at making a full incubator out of plexiglass, but it's just too expensive. But anyway, so I like to see all the working parts, so I've got my regular thermostats. I don't even have the digital ones. I find electronic stuff fails. Mechanical stuff seems to work better. So I've got mine set up on a 5-gallon water system. The inside part is the float and stuff from GQF. You can buy that from them or another internet store. There's no reason to not make your own, buy it or make your own water system. I mean, who wants to, what if you forget to add water one day or something like that? So I just bought me a 5-gallon bucket, drilled a hole in it, put a washer, put another fitting, a brass fitting into that, and siliconed it, and bought some hose and made my own, hooked it up, and this will go for about a week on 5 gallons. So unless you want to just be adding water all the time and do that, I'll be my guest. Now I did buy an electronic hydrometer, which I just opened the door, but normally we run about 55 average for the Gatornix quail, which is what I'm doing. And of course I have my regular one here, and like I say, we get them on. I always write my set date, and then I usually I just haven't done it, write the date on when they are going to hatch, because you're going to forget and then come back in here and you'll have a mess. So here's my Gatornix quail eggs that I've got going. I got 100 of them in there. There's no reason why I couldn't have bunched them all together. I just like to separate them so it better airflow. This is a 3 Sportsman, does 3 shelves. You could probably do 400 quail on just 2 shelves. So I just took 2 of them out, or 1 of them out on the bottom, and I use that for my hatcher and stuff. And actually I really only need 1. So these are my Gatornix jumbos, and then it's got the automatic turners on it. You can buy these styrofoam ones from Atwood's and those places, and they will work, but I've done it enough that I find this was worth the money. I bought it used off Craigslist, like $300 with the trays. You know, that's probably a $500-600 setup. So I see no reason for me to continue messing with the styrofoam ones. If you have luck with that, good. I've never had that good of luck. So this way is way more automatic, and plus the kids get to come in here, and they love to get up here and look at the birds and look at them hatching and all that good stuff. And so I set mine on sideways. Just made me a 2x4 frame, and anyways, that's my GQF Sportsman. Well worth the money. If you're going to do any kind of hatching on a regular basis, in my opinion, this was the best for my budget. And anyways, you can do duck eggs, chickens, quail, pheasant, emus is what I've used this before. One before we hatched emu eggs, like similar to ostriches, so it works on all kinds of stuff. I've got my windows back here, and I put some, since I'm using this as a hatcher. Of course, this one I'll shut when they go to hatch, but I've had a couple baby chicks work their way out, and so those things, they'll go anywhere. So I put screen over it, and then I keep these shut once they start hatching. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thank you, sir.